Good morning, I'm Terry, and welcome to Tardis Spider. Today we return to our video dictionary. Today, the letter E in Doctor Who. Now, if you enjoy this video, please like and please subscribe. So let's now enjoy the letter E in Doctor Who. The letter E in Doctor Who. The Earth, a small blue planet inhabited by humans. The Doctor has shown a persistent interest in the affairs of Earth, and his visits there are too numerous to record. During his third incarnation, he was exiled there and prevented several invasion attempts. This fertile planet has attracted seemingly undue attention from marauding aliens, including the Cybermen and the Daleks. Many of the Doctor's companions have been Earthlings, and he professes that they are one of his favorite species, capable of great evil and great good. Edgeworth, Professor Edgeworth, from the story The Twin Dillema. Edgeworth, alias Asmael, an old Time Lord tutor and friend of the Doctor. He was the benevolent ruler of the planet Jocanda. He was deposed by Mester. Asmael employed desperate measures to defeat him. Drained in the mental disillusion of his opponent and devoid of further regenerations, Asmael died in the arms of the Doctor. Elders, from the story The Savages. One of two races, the others being the Savages, who lived on a planet visited by the first Doctor. The Elders, though outwardly intelligent and civilized, used a machine to transfer living energy from the Savages to themselves. They were finally persuaded to destroy the machine, and Stephen was elected to remain on the planet as leader to unite the two factions. Eldred, from the Hand of Fear. Eldred, a silicon-based creature who designed the solar barriers to protect his planet Castria from crippling cold. He plotted to usurp power and was sentenced to obliteration. In retaliation, he destroyed the solar barriers. Eldred's hand did survive obliteration, falling to Earth, where millions of years later it regenerated itself with the aid of Sarah Jane, whom it had possessed. Eldred persuaded the Doctor to return him to Castria, where he perished on the planet he had destroyed. The Eternals, from the story Enlightenment. A race of immortals who are bored by living in eternity. They were participating in a space race aboard replicas of ancient seagoing ships, complete with human crews from the appropriate period. The winner of the race would receive enlightenment from the Guardians. Eckersley, from the Monster of Peladon. Eckersley, a traitorous mining engineer from the planet Earth, who, in league with the Ice Warriors, used deadly projections of the sacred beast Agador to halt work in the trisilicate mines of Peladon. He and Agador perished, killing each other. Eldred, Professor Eldred, from the story The Seeds of Death. The Earth-based owner of a space museum and former rocket engineer, Eldred regretted the introduction of TMAT, the contemporary mode of space travel, and initially refused to help when the TMAT was rendered non-operational by the Ice Warriors. The Editor, from The Long Game. The mysterious editor manages the space station from floor 500, unseen and unknown. The editor monitors the journalists' thoughts with the use of chips in their heads. He was appointed by a consortium of interstellar banks who installed the Jagrafets to profit from humanity's enslavement. The editor is a pale and softly spoken human and utterly ruthless. Eknodines, from the story Amy's Choice. The Dream Lord's version of Ledworth has been invaded by the Eknodines. They are aliens fleeing their home world. On Earth, they take over the bodies of elderly human hosts. Angered at having been driven from their home, they want to destroy other races. The Eknodines revealed green eye stalks from the mouths of the pensioners. Their tentacles spray a green cloud of lethal gas that can reduce people to dust in seconds. The first time that Rory dies. Eldane from the story The Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. Older and wise, Eldane is a tribal leader of the Silurians. Like the Doctor, Eldane sees the potential for good in humanity, and he believes Homo sapiens and Homo reptilia can live peacefully side by side. But his argument that the military's role is to protect, not provoke, falls on deaf ears. You can find the Sci-Fi Boys on Amazon Prime. So, enjoy your journey through time and space. Take time to social distance. Take time to wear a mask. Take time to love your friends. And of course, take time to love your family. And remember, a child cannot have a favorite book if they do not have one. So give a child a book today. Good night.